Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I have got a yoga for menstruation as requested. So this is for when we are on our time of our month or just before we are approaching it, and when we get these horrible cramps and sensations in the lower abdomen. So this is going to be a very slow, calming, soothing practice. So nothing too strenuous whatsoever. And just kind of a nice chill out flow to make us feel a little bit better on these days where we're not feeling so great. So I suggest you get a couple of pillows. You can have more or less, it's up to you, depending on your flexibility and how relaxing you want the stretching to be. And then we're going to get started in a child's pose. So in our child's pose, we're going to use our cushions here to melt away into, so just placing them in front of you and just allow your body to relax onto them, adjusting them to your needs. So I'm going to turn my head sideways, and then when we are halfway, if you have got your head sideways, I will tell you, and then you can switch to turn your neck the other way. So just really feeling yourself melt into the cushions, feeling comforted and supported. Just connecting to your breath. And then turning the other way. I'm going to stay this way because of my microphone, but make sure you do change just to even out the stretching in the neck. Maybe adjusting the pillows slightly. And then when you're ready, absolutely no rush, just slowly easing yourself out of the posture. Move the cushions to one side, and then we'll come and sit cross-legged on the mat. So actually I'm going to use the cushion under the back of my sit bones. It just gives you a little bit of elevation and a little bit more comfort as well. And just get into a seated position. And then we're just going to lower our left hand onto the mat and reach our right hand up and over. And just coming to anywhere you feel like. So if you wanted to take it super gentle, then just lift it up nice and high. If you do want to get more of a stretch, then you can just lower that left elbow a little bit closer to the mat and reach that right hand over, maybe even opening the heart space to the sky. And then coming back through center, and then just letting the right hand go down to the mat. And again, if you just want it really gentle, just sweep that left hand up nice and high. And then maybe edging a little bit deeper, bending that right elbow, and then maybe opening the heart up to the sky. Back through center. We'll just roll the shoulders down the spine for a second. And then we are going to come to Baddha Konasana. So if you have a cushion, just remove it from beneath you. And then we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. We're just going to come to a really passive version of this stretch. So we want a big diamond stretch in between our legs, and we're just going to melt down. So actually you can use the cushion to rest on your forehead on, just for a little bit more comfort. Maybe you need two, just to make it a bit higher. And then just when you feel ready, easing out of the posture nice and slowly, moving that cushion away, and then we'll come to our hands and knees. So we're going to work through some cat-cows here. So we'll come to cow first, arching that spine, head up to the sky, tailbone up to the sky. Then rounding, tucking the chin to the chest, sucking that belly button all the way up to the spine. And then rolling the shoulders back to our cow. So just really gently moving through the two postures here. Back to cat. Inhale to cow. And back to cat one more time. Then we'll come to neutral. We'll just let our hips come down to the heels. And we're just going to come to a little heart opener here. So bring the hands behind the back and just pull them towards the mat behind you, maybe dropping the head back. Maybe now tucking the chin to the chest and feeling the difference in the openings. And then maybe lifting it back again. And then back to center. We'll come back to cat-cow. So we'll inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Back to cow. And then cat. And then we'll just let the hips find the heels again. And then we're just going to wave ourselves up nice and tall. So bring that hands up as you inhale. And then exhale, just bring it down. And then inhale. This will just shift our energy a little bit. So if this is some stagnant energy, this will hopefully try and release it through the body or shift it into different areas. And one more. And back down. Then we'll just bring the hands out in front and we'll come to a downward facing dog. So just in your own time, really gently coming here. And we're just going to transition straight to pigeon. So we're just going to bring that right knee into the nose and then place it across the body. And use your fingertips to assist yourself into the correct alignment. So making sure your hips are nice and square. And then again, we're going to use the cushions here. So choosing one or two or three, it's up to you. And then just allow the body to find the cushion. And again, maybe turning the head to one side. Maybe choosing to go a little bit deeper, so if you have 2 or 3 cushions, maybe move one out the way and then just lower yourself again. Then when you're ready, really, really slowly easing yourself out of pigeon. We'll push into the hands just to shift back to downward facing dog, maybe shaking out that leg. And then we'll just bring that left leg through and come to pigeon on the other side. So again, using your fingertips to self-adjust into the correct alignment, so keeping the hips nice and square. Maybe choosing to put a cushion under your left hip, left bum cheek, maybe as well, just to really feel yourself relax and melt into the posture. And then again, choosing the amount of cushions you use to rest your head onto, and just turn your head the other way. I'm just facing this way because of my microphone, but make sure you do go the other way. Just enjoying the relaxation and stretching. Maybe visualizing that breath going to the hip area, as this will help to open it up. Maybe choosing to go a little bit deeper now that we've opened up a little bit. Then in your own time, no rush, just ease yourself out of the posture. We're just going to sink those hips over to the left. Swing that right leg around, and we're coming into a Janushirasana. So again, we're coming into a supported one. So we're going to use our pillow over our leg, and we're just going to let ourselves fall towards the leg. So if you need a few just to raise it up, then please grab yourself what you need. And then we're just going to melt our heart. So our hands are just resting onto the mat, and the forehead is coming onto the cushion. So a very passive version of the stretch. Then gently ease yourself out the stretch, and we'll just simply switch the legs over. Place the cushions or whatever you're using onto your leg and just allow yourself to fold forward. Forehead coming to the cushion. And then slowly ease yourself out of the posture. Then we're going to come down onto our backs and we're going to hug our legs in. So we can rock from side to side here. We can make little circles. This is just going to give our lower backs a little massage. Then we're going to open our knees and we're going to go around in circles, opening the knees nice and wide. So the knees are drawing away from each other and then into one another. And then just making sure we go the other way. And then we're going to come to a happy baby. So grabbing the outside edges of the feet or the two big toes, or if this isn't accessible, you can grab the calves. And you want to be pulling your feet are flexed and you're pulling your knees towards the mat. So you can either stay static here or you can rock from side to side. If you are more flexible, you can straighten one leg and then the other. Or maybe even straighten both. Then we're going to let the left leg go out long and hug in that right knee to the chest, maybe rocking from side to side. And then we're going to bring it over the body, shift the hips over to the right and let the right knee come down to the mat. Turning your head towards the right side. Maybe using your left hand to assist the right knee closer to the mat and just feeling into the spinal twist here. Really wringing ourselves out in this posture, detoxifying the body. Then coming back through centre, just switch those legs over so the right leg's going out nice and long, hugging in that left knee towards the body, maybe rocking from side to side. And then we'll let that left knee go over the body towards the right side of the mat. Hips shift a little bit to the left, and the head looks over to the left. Coming back through centre, hugging everything in again, maybe tucking the chin to the chest a little bit and just rocking or keeping it down, completely your choice. And then we're going to come to Shavasana, but we're going to come to a Baddha Konasana variation. So the soles of the feet are together and the knees are coming out to the side. If you prefer, you can put the cushions underneath your knees and just let the legs go over the top of the cushions. This can be sometimes quite a nice release of the lower back. Again, you can let the knees fall out to the side so they are kind of in a Supta Baddha Konasana variation. It's up to you. You just choose what is making you feel good. Palms are facing up to the sky. Chin's tucking slightly towards the chest. And just feel yourself melt away. When you feel ready to, we'll just start to make little actions in the body to bring yourself back to life, and then we'll just hug the knees into the chest and just rock here for a couple of seconds. And then we're going to roll to one side, coming into fetal position. So we're going to get one of the pillows and put it on top of our arm, and then just rest our ear into it. And then we're going to pull our knees up nice and close to our bodies, and you can even wrap your hand around them if it's comfortable. Just feeling into this fetal position. Just feeling comforted and completely relaxed. And then slowly, absolutely no rush, using your hands to assist you up to seated, maybe using the cushion to sit on. keeping the eyes closed, we'll just do a couple of releasing breaths all together. So rolling the shoulders down the spine. We'll inhale deeply through the nose and sigh it out, making any noise you want to. Out of the mouth, so we inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands up to the sky. And then bring the hands back through heart center. Namaste, everyone. Thank you as always for flowing with me today. I hope you are feeling a little bit relieved of the pain and maybe a little bit lighter in yourself. As always, I love to hear your feedback, so let me know how you got on. And if you have any requests, then please let me know, and then I can try and do these for you guys. And also, if you aren't already subscribing, then I'd love it if you could subscribe, and then you'll always be notified for when I put up a new video. So enjoy the rest of your days, everyone, and I'll see you guys on the mat again very soon. Bye.